Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Golden Sun. When last we left off, what are you doing? Well, right now we're just doing our introduction to the video. They're going to rip us apart and eat us alive. They already took out one of the oarsmen. Why aren't you doing your job and protecting us? Look, it's absolutely fine. They're not going to do anything because we actually have to instigate the combat for that. Just protect us, please. I'm going to die down here, alone in a drifted sea. All right then, fine. We'll protect you. When last we left off, we're trying to protect below decks from the various encounters on the Caragol Sea. And this is the third such encounter. And every time an encounter happens, we lose one of the oarsmen. And then we have to get one of the passengers to replace them. This time it's the middle enemy that's weak to the storm attack, so we're going to take that one out first. There we go. And now we have one man o' war to take care of. One thing's for sure, we're doing pretty well at recouping our money that we spent travelling on this ship. And this enemy is gone. Fortunately, they have quite a lot of money on them. We've nearly made about 800 gold so far, and there was also one antidote. We did it! Again! Hey, are you okay? This is getting quite repetitive coming down here. And indeed, we lost another oarsman. Looks like you took care of those sea monsters. Indeed we did. We're missing an oarsman. He's over there, like all the other ones. But fortunately, oh no, he's unconscious. Not dead, of course. Also, where are we keeping these oarsmen? Don't worry, they're being tended to by the healer. It's a good thing we have a healer on board, eh? Looks like the sea monster's got one of our rowers. Again. Nothing for it. There's no way around it. Isaac, go ask one of the passengers to row, okay? Certainly. Hop to it. And up we go once more to find somebody else. And probably grabbing this person here is quite a good idea. Hey, you're not thinking of making me an oarsman, are you? Yes, we are. I can't believe this guy's actually choosing me. Assigning such menial work to a proud person like me is going too far. But you're probably really good at rowing. There we go. Isaac, you're back, and you brought an oarsman with you. Hopefully somebody to counteract how weak the old guy is at rowing. Well, you're going to have to row for us, and they're not happy about it. Alright, take your place. We're probably going to have to do this again, aren't we? Now we'll need you to protect this area again, Isaac. And I mean protect it. Don't walk off and do anything else. Don't go talk to the man with the frying pan. I know he likes talking about his magical frying pan, but don't get distracted. And up he goes, and once more, this cutscene again. Preparations ready! Gladiators! Oh wait, we're not at Colosso yet. Ship's course clear. Alright, we're off. And once more, we're sailing. Row those oars! And how good is the person that we selected at rowing? Very good indeed is the answer. Definitely makes up for the old guy. And we sail some more across the Caragol Sea. And I imagine things are going to happen now that aren't going to be very good whatsoever. Oh dear. I wonder what's wrong. The ship shouldn't be rocking this badly. We actually picked some very good rowers, so we're actually here a little early. But bad things are happening. Isaac! Isaac, up on deck. Isaac, there's a huge sea monster on the ship. Uh-oh. If we don't do something, we'll sink. You have to help us. If this ship sinks, everything we've done will mean nothing. And we may also die, Garrett, don't forget that. So let's bag us some sea monsters. We definitely need to do something. Monsters everywhere and I'm stuck rowing. I should have stayed home. The ship is starting to list. If we don't do something, she'll sink. We could read your mind. The boat's rocking so much, I'm certain we're doomed. We could talk to you as well. Oh, my hands are raw from rowing. I wonder if they'll make us row again once we've taken care of that beast. Oh, don't worry, you will be. If those monsters come back, go teach them another lesson. Oh, don't worry, we will. We're actually going to be unassigning various Jin here, because we need to do a lot of summons very quickly. There we go, we need to find out which one of these the boss is weak to. And this is indeed a boss that we're about to go and fight. and it's going to be quite a tricky one. We're also going to make sure that we don't unassign Kite here, because being able to attack twice in one round is really useful. There we go. Hopefully we're not going to die horribly to the first attacks that the enemy has. We also need to make sure that we're healed enough to take care of this. We don't have Wish right now, which is a little awkward. I really should have done that first, but we'll just use Fly a little bit here. There we go, we don't need to use it there. Or actually, 20 points there. There we go. Let's hope that we can take care of this, shall we? Judging from Kaja's reaction, it must be a fearsome beast. What kind of monster is rocking this ship? I really want to go take a look. Oh, trust me, you don't. Imagine the size of that beast. Is it even possible to slay such a thing? Oh, don't worry, it is. Why is he down here? Shouldn't he be fighting the monsters on deck? Alright, fine, we're going. And oh dear. You alright? Oh, they are not alright at all. That is a massive squid. A massive squid. A Kraken specifically. Let's go, shall we? We need to summon Judgment here, and we also need to summon Meteor, which is quite a very powerful one we haven't seen before, and also Thor, and then Boreas. Let's see which one the enemy is weak to. Here's a hint, it's not going to be weak to the water one. First, Thor. Are you weak to the power of lightning, Kraken? We're about to find out. Zappy power! The answer is... not really, but that is 551 points of damage, and a lot of wind power. And then Boreas. It's very unlikely you're going to be weak to this one, but why not start with a Summon Rush, eh? There we go. It's still going to be a lot of damage either way. That is 343 damage, not bad, and 96 water power. And then, a blast from the sky that will blow up everything in its path. Here comes Judgment to rain down upon the Kraken. This is not going to do that much damage, is it? The answer is 550, not bad, and the Kraken was very surprised. And Dark Blessing here. That is actually going to deal quite a fair amount of damage and wrap people in delusion. And here comes Meteor. Yeah, that's a big meteorite. We should be really worried in general about the planet, and not necessarily this Kraken. And the damage was catastrophic. And yes, 737 damage. It's definitely, a second attack. And there goes Ivan. That is the downside of doing this, is that that will happen. Fortunately, we have Water of Life to help Ivan out. We're also really going to need to do things like use herbs and other healing items. Right now, I think we just need to do a lot of attacks, like a Heat Wave here, or even a Flare Storm. Actually, Flare Storm will actually deal more damage, so we'll do that for the moment. And we definitely need to apply here to make sure that Mia doesn't fall unconscious. Fortunately, she goes first, which is good. And Water of Life there on Ivan, very well used indeed. And the Kraken can actually heal itself as well. But Flare Storm will deal a lot of damage, and there is another Dark Blessing. As slowly but surely, everybody gets Wrapped in Delusion is not good there. But that is reset, that is reset, that is reset, and you actually, Ivan, don't get one reset because you weren't conscious when that happened, which meant that you're still one Jin behind. We need to be a little bit careful here. A Ragnarok might be a good idea, but then again, maybe Curing might also be a good idea. No, I think Ragnarok will be just fine. And you just attacking for now would be good. And you really need to, you can actually, usually when you've used the Jin with the Jin command, you can set a Jin normally. But right now, unfortunately, that's not possible. We could actually have you use Kite at the moment. That would be a dangerous gambit. But we're going to have to try, aren't we? We're going to have to try, and we're going to use Ply here on Isaac. Kite here will ensure that Garrett gets 2 actions next round, which will be very important because he's going to be very powerful at dealing with this enemy. And that is a Spinning Beat, which done a lot of damage to Isaac, fortunately, and not Ivan, and it is already gone. Turns out we didn't need to use that Jin whatsoever, but using that Water of Life was very important. And 711 experience points and level 19 for Isaac, which is really good. Anyone else get a level up? We got 5,200 coins though. I think it's safe to say we may have recouped our investment. And some Water of Life for our trouble. We did it! Thank you, Isaac. You did good against that Kraken. You knew it was a Kraken, eh? Well, it's pretty much a generic fantasy beast that resides in water. It's pretty much got a generic fantasy name. Makes sense, eh? We lost another oarsman, though. Oh dear. I need to check the hull. Go find someone to row the ship. Don't worry, we will. By the way, at this point, we could start doing things like talking to everyone here, like you. I feel sorry for the oarsmen who were injured. Let's see to it that no one else gets hurt, okay, Isaac? Don't worry. Ugh, when I look at the water, I feel sick. I wonder how long I can fight in this condition. You'll be fine, don't worry. You must feel awfully important ordering people around like this. I have a job to do. I can't row. An oarsman was injured by a sea monster? I'm just glad I'm not the one who has to take his place. No, you have other things you need to do. Looks like another oarsman was injured. We have to pick a replacement from among the passengers. Oh, we've been doing that for quite a while. We have no idea when these sea monsters might attack again. Curses. I won't let them have their way with us any longer. How are you doing up here, eh? Are you well? You're probably very angry with us. So, oarsmen were injured, huh? No, I'm the lookout. You need to ask somebody else. It's just a shame that you may never make it. Oh, I really shouldn't do that. The lookout? But the sea is so vast, how can you spot anything? So you're not even very good at what you're doing, eh? Well, let's go and talk to the captain quickly. I'm sure everything will be fine with you. And as a random note, we might actually be able to go over here. Oh, no, wait. No, we can't. An oarsman was injured. Indeed. There's no time to worry. We must escape the waters of the Caragol. And we will, don't worry. We knew the risks when we set out, but it always hurts to see a crewman get injured. My voice got a little croaky there. That's why it was a bit more high-pitched. I'm just so emotional about the injury of my oarsmen and my crew. And I need my crew to be safe. And we have to ask one more person. We could ask you. We're going to ask you. That poor oarsman. I feel so sorry for him. What? You want me to take his place? Yes, I do. How can you ask a young lady to take his place? It's not fair. I'm sure you'll be fine at it. Let's go. Indeed, we're back, and we brought an oarsman with us. Here is the oarsman, or oarswoman in this case. Well, you're going to have to row for us, and she's not happy about that. Alright, take your place. There we go. Now we'll need you to protect this area again, Isaac. And hopefully we won't get into another encounter. And once more, folks. Here we go. Preparations ready! I still can't see anything out here. It's all just blue. Ship's course clear. Alright, we're off. Row those oars! And how good is she at rowing? The answer is not fantastic, but I'm sure she'll get better with practice. Are we nearly there now? I hope we are, otherwise there'll be even more encounters. And there are some birds here. That's not good. Oh, they're not attacking us, which is... Oh, they're moving away, which means... Land ho! Finally! Hey, I see land! It looks like we made it! We did make it! We're here! Hooray! We made it? Finally! We're lucky to be alive after all those attacks. The other passengers have already disembarked. Didn't even say goodbye. I totally lost out. An ocean cruise and I didn't get to enjoy the view. What about you? You made an old man row the ship and then you tried to beat him on shore? That's pretty pathetic. There are some people who really like rowing. I don't think I picked them. Thanks for all your hard work. No problem. Your efforts got this ship to shore. I thank you again. Hurry everyone, Colosso is already underway in Tolbi. You better get moving to Tolbi too. And we will, but we're going to talk to you first. You're looking for Sean and Uranus? They left for Tolbi with that tour. I figure they're headed for Colosso. Indeed they are. I want Sean and Uranus to do well at Kikoskia, but they don't stand a chance if Isaac enters the contest. Indeed, they won't. Are you headed for Colosso too? We are, why not? I thought so. Most people coming at this time of year usually are. There was this group of 6 we ferried across a while back. Oh, really? Tell me about this group of 6, eh? Now, they were strange. I'm just going to hang out in Tolbi and enjoy myself for a while. Well, you wouldn't have got here if it wasn't for us. And your efforts to prevent us from going were totally foiled. This group that came on our last voyage pulled some strange stunts. Actually, I was sort of spying on them. Oh, were you? I wonder what happened to that strange group that went on to Tolbi. We're going to find out eventually. What about you, Captain? Are you well? Do you have loot for us? Ooh, we can go to here now. Actually, no, we can't. We could never reach there. When the waters are this dangerous, we just can't take to the seas. I think I'll check out Colosso while we think about what to do next. Maybe I'll take up whittling or something. Or maybe a caravan. I heard they're pretty safe. I mean, I talked to Master Hammett and... Oh, you mean he's in prison now? Maybe it's not so safe. See, our ship survived an attack and crossed the sea safely. It just proves how effective that lucky anchor really is. Or how effective we are? Maybe just us, you know, we're really good at this. At protecting people. We're really good at it. Oh, there is nobody in here. Never mind, is there anyone still in here? The answer is there's you! Hello, what do you have to say? We made it to Colosso in time. That's good. That's very good. And how is everyone in here doing? You folks really fought well, even though you were never down here when we needed you to be. I'm just glad the Kraken didn't hurt me. Don't worry, the Kraken only hurt us. And Uranus and Sean. I don't think anybody will be crossing the Caragol for a while. The oarsman won't work for us anymore. Not surprised. We can't find anyone to replace our old oarsman. Well, you could ask the old guy. I'm sure the old guy won't want to do it. A lot of oarsmen were injured on this voyage. Nobody's going to want to row until things calm down in the Caragol Sea. Sure, the pay's good, but it doesn't mean a thing if you get hurt on the job. Indeed, losing your life is not worth a lot of pay. Are we safe? It's all because you defeated those monsters. Here's lots of money. Oh wait, I'm not going to pay you any money. Isaac and his pals were so daring, fighting back there. Was that "we're so daring"? That was "we're so daring". That is a typo. Curious. I've been an oarsman all my life, but this last job was the worst ever. I feel better now. I was just so scared when I was rowing. You go on ahead. Just when it looked like everything was alright, my back went out. Now I can't move. Oh, you'll be alright. I'm in no rush anyway. This might be the last time I get on a ship. And there's nobody here. The man with the drum is drumming no more. And now, more importantly, we can now head off the ship. And away from the ships and seas in general forever. And here we are in the Tolbi docks. We can go talk to you too. I hear you had a scary trip. You even got attacked by a monster. Indeed we did. I wonder why the sea is so dangerous all of a sudden. Maybe it's psynergy's fault. Or psynergy gems at least. And there is a wooden box with nothing in it. A wooden box with nothing in it. And a wooden box with money in it. Aha, we really don't need any more money. We got more than enough money. Also, we actually can't look at this box whatsoever. We can look at this one though. Nothing here. Nothing here. And if you don't mind moving, you're apparently not going to move, I'd like to look in this, please. I think we're done sailing for a while. We've already lost one ship. What else can we do? I think that missing ship must have run into the Kraken. It probably did, unfortunately. If you don't mind moving, I'd just like to look in this jar, please. I'd just like to look at this jar. There we go. Or maybe I won't be able to look at this jar. Nope, definitely can't look at this jar. I've been trying a few times and it just isn't working. I hope there was nothing important in there. I hope there was nothing important. There's also you that I can say hello to. Silk Road was blocked, so I thought my parents might come by ship. I don't see them anywhere, though. What's that? You have a message from me from my parents? Indeed I do. Oh, they couldn't make it because the tickets were so expensive? Thank you for letting me know. She's probably very sad about that. Thank you for giving me the message from my parents. It was a hard crossing, very risky. I'm glad they didn't come, because they might have got hurt. The tourists looked a little upset. Did they get seasick? Not quite. The ship was attacked by monsters. It came within inches of sinking. Wow. After seeing the looks on the passengers' faces, I don't feel like waiting for a ship anymore. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We also definitely want to move those boxes. Definitely. It's been quite some time since the Colosso tour passengers left for Tolbi. Quite a while. You crossed the sea just for Colosso? That was a big undertaking. Don't worry, it's not gonna finish without us, I assure you. If you're going to Tolbi, keep heading west. It's not too far. I get the feeling that it'll be a long time before the next sea crossing. Oh, you don't know the half of it. That sea crossing was absolutely dreadful. Also, what is up here? But loot that we can get, and we always like loot. We're also going to have a look in that box there. Nothing here at all. But what we can do is we can move this box over here. There we go. We want to move this one here, and then we want to move it again. Because we want to move the other box on the far right, one to the left as well. And nobody's going to pay attention to us moving things with the power of psynergy, or in that case, the power of pushing people. There we go. What is in here? The answer is, excellent, a potion. We can always do with more of them. And we'll just have a quick look in here as well. Anyone in here? Hello. We rented out our house for Colosso, and now the ship's not launching. If the ship isn't crossing, we can't take our trip. Maybe we'll stay here until the ship leaves. You might be here a while. We rented out our house. If the ship won't sail, where will we sleep? Well, you could sleep at an inn. Are we supposed to sleep on the floor until they set sail again? They might be a while. They might be a long while. Also, this is a lot of boxes. I imagine it's full of supplies for the ship, but the ship isn't going to be moving for quite a while. Let's go talk to you, shall we? I'm sorry, but we just can't sell any tickets right now. The sea is too dangerous, so we've had to cancel all crossings. But I wanted to go back! There was an item I needed! Don't worry, we can go back later. Sigh, we could have made a lot of money on those tickets. Bad luck, I guess. And when we come back, folks, we've done everything we can here. And now what we need to do is head over to Tolbi. We survived a perilous sea journey. And remember when I said before that sea journeys tend to go bad in RPGs? This just validates it even further. When you're in an RPG and there is a ship journey and they go, oh, everything's going to be fine. But then somebody goes, maybe it might not be. Guess what? It's likely not to be fine. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.